Good afternoon and welcome to the second annual Fort Nelson School Band Telethon. Mr. J, this looks pretty professional. Live on the air. My name is Lawrence Galan. I will be your MC for this afternoon. And for those of you here in the audience, thank you for being at the wonderful Phoenix Theater, and thank you so much for coming out to cheer on these amazing students. And for those of you watching us via live stream, thanks for tuning in. You're in for a fantastic afternoon of music. Before we get started, there are a few housekeeping items. For those of you in the audience, please make sure you turn your phones on silent, and I have confirmed once again that there are no pieces of music tonight that need ringtones or text message dings. There will be a recording made available online after the concert, but you are welcome to record the performance with your own device if you wish. Just remember to be considerate of those behind you. Finally, when leaving the auditorium, we ask that you wait until there is a break in between the music before heading out the doors. Thank you very much for your cooperation. The reason we are here today is to support these amazing band students here in Fort Nelson. And I was asked again by Mr. Johnstone to be the MC because I still owe him a few favors. If you think you get a few free fireworks, it'll come back to bite you every once in a while. Throughout the concert, we'll be asking for your support by pledging the band. There are 3 ways you can do this. If you're in the audience, you can go to the lobby where you'll see Kira at the table ready to take your pledge. If you're watching online, you can phone the pledge line at 250-774-2241 or visit online at bit.ly/fnsmusic-pledge to make your pledge online. It's that simple, and you can pledge an individual student or the entire band, and there's no minimum amount. Credit cards and Interact Flash payments are accepted, and we'll take your money basically any way we can get it. Our first group of the afternoon is the R.L. Angus Beginning Band. They have been performing for just over 5 months and have come a long way from their first band class in October. This band is made up of students in Mrs. Cowan's, Miss Armitage's, and Mrs. Gilbert's class, meeting together every other week for combined rehearsals. They are very excited to be here this evening to perform their first ever full band pieces. You may notice that some of these students in the group look a little older than grade 5, but that's because there's a few students away for a hockey tournament, so we've got some very awesome grade 7s that have stepped up to help take their place today. The first piece we'll hear today is called Arrival at Normandy. It's a dramatic and energetic work for the developing band. The music reflects the powerful images from the D-Day invasion, June 6, 1944, that was the turning point in World War II. The beaches of Normandy in France were the site of the largest land, air, and sea military operations in history. This is Arrival at Normandy. Our next piece is called Midnight Mission. It is designed to be a late-night adventure in which people are heard sneaking around in search of their mission objective. These midnight spies encounter various obstacles during their search, some more comical sounding than others, though the entire piece has a very light-hearted effect and is meant to symbolize the childhood games many of us play as kids. Sit back and enjoy Midnight Mission.
See it, Lime, or do you need to move it? Yeah. Okay. Haley, are you able to move that stand just a little bit closer so you can see it? You okay? Okay.
Let's give our students another round of applause. Now, while the stage is being set up for the next band, we will draw a few names for some prizes. We are very lucky to have over 20 door prizes today, and a huge thank you to all the sponsors who have donated prizes today. If your name is called from the audience, we'll collect your prize out in the front where they do the pledges. So if we call your name, you can collect your prize out front. So I think we're going to do our first 4 door prizes, and this prize is for a 1-pound chocolate bar from FNS Music. Nancy Doyle is getting a 1-pound chocolate bar. Next prize is 2 adult movie passes from the Phoenix Theater. And we've got Vera Flesick? Felchek. Vera Felchek just won 2 movie passes. So you can go collect those in the lobby. Bluebell has donated some car accessories. And it looks like Gary Dolan has won some car accessories from Bluebell. The next door prize is a Brant sweatshirt from Brant. And we've got Kathy Giesbrecht as the winner of that sweatshirt. Congratulations to all the winners. Once again, your prizes can be picked up at the pledge table. Throughout the night, we were going to check and see how much money we've raised, and I think it's just about that time. So we can check the big board to see how much money we've got so far. Hey, $351 so far, pretty good. Thanks to everyone who's pledged already, and if you're sitting on the fence, what are you waiting for? The phone lines are open. That's 250-774-2241. If the line is busy, keep trying, and we'll be sure to get your call. Or you can simply donate online at bit.ly/fns.pledge, or drop by the theater in person. Now this is the R.L. Angus Advance Band, and I think they're almost ready to go, but they're going to do a quick warm-up just to make sure they didn't put any of their instruments backwards together.
Okay, everyone else is good? Then move down. Okay, can we just do a B flat scale half notes again? And B flat scale half notes. 1, 2,
The RL Advanced Band consists of students in their second and third year of playing, with a few students being brand new thrown in for good measure. This band is made up of students from Mrs. Virginello, Miss Cowan, and Mrs. Clark's, and Mrs. Decanea's classes. These students again meet together every other week for combined rehearsals. They've been working hard these last 2 months and are ready to perform some wonderful music for you this afternoon. Thunderbolt Fanfare was inspired by an event by the composer experienced at home after being struck by lightning. Based on clusters of sound and unrelenting rhythmic drive, the music has an urgency about it, juxtaposed with brief moments of release before tensions being built upon again. A modular twist occurs toward the end of the work as the high energy moves into a fiercely conclusion between please enjoy Thunderbolt Fanfare. The next piece the band will perform is called I Saw Two Clouds. It's based on the poem I Saw Two Clouds at Morning by John Gardner Bernard. You will hear the brass and the woodwinds from two clouds as they eventually come together to become the peaceful cloud Bernard describes in his poems. Now please enjoy I Saw Two Clouds. The next piece is called Dragon's Lair, the sequel to Castles and Dragons. The Dragon's Lair tells the tale of a night's search for the dragon's whereabouts. Once the dragon is spotted, the music becomes faster and faster, and the chase is on. The next piece is Train Heading West. Each of the movements, Prairie Ritual, Rain on the Mountains, and Train Heading West, has a unique descriptive character with interesting compositional techniques to create the mood. We ask that you hold your applause in between each of the three movements. The RL Advanced Band is very excited to perform their final piece of the evening. Here is Train Heading West. Let's have another huge round of applause for the Arl Angus Advanced Band. I wonder while the band's getting on stage if we could have an updated total of our total amount we've raised so far. Here we go, $757 and counting. And we've got some more door prizes to give away. We've got more chocolate bars too, so anyone that needs a sugar kick, we've got some more. The next prize is a water bottle from Final Touch, and it looks like Lola Sobai? Lola one. The next prize is another 1 pound chocolate bar. Leah Emmons, 1 pound chocolate bar for you. And again, all the prizes can be picked up in the lobby. We've got a pub hat and shower gel donated by All Lashed Up. And Carl is the winner. Carl didn't put his last name, but Carl, if you pledge $10, you just won a shower gel and pub hat. And the next prize is a $25 Gold Fever gift card. And we've got Lovejoy Mac. Says she's won the $25 Gold Fever gift card. Now, when the students collected pledges, they were asked if there's anyone who they would like to challenge or meet or beat their pledge. And here are a few of these challenges that were put out there. Rob Blaine, our Rotary president, challenges all Rotary members to meet or beat his pledge of $20. I guess I'll have to try and beat that. Chastity Bentham challenges all parents to meet or beat her pledge of $25. And Adeline Doyle challenges all dads to meet her pledge of $20. Another note, over the last few weeks, Mr. Johnstone interviewed a few RL Angus band students and asked them why they thought being in band was so awesome. And here's a few answers of what they had to say.
Hello, my name is Keegan and I play trombone in the grade 5 band. My favorite thing about band is that we get to play all these different songs and learn new ones.
Hi, my name's Chloe and I'm in the grade 5 band and I play the saxophone. My favorite thing about band is every day we get, well not every day, we get to come down here and I get to see everyone else play their instruments and their parts and we get to play songs.
My name is Sawyer. I'm in grade 5 band and I play the French horn. My favorite part about band is that we're able to switch instruments and play all these different kind of instruments and learn them.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth and I play the flute. It is not pick it up. And the thing I love about band is that there is a secret ladder. And I want to see what is behind the door.
Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm in grade 6 and I play the alto sax.
Alright, Jesse, what's your favorite thing about being in band?
Getting to spend a bunch of time out of class playing music and getting to dance, listening to the music.
Hello, I'm Francesca. I am 12 and I play the baritone saxophone. My favorite thing about playing the bari sax is how low it sounds. I love playing the music and it's really cool that we get to go on many places. Like for example, I went to New York. Tour band went to New York in 2014.
Hi, I'm Madison. I prefer Maddie. And I'm in grade 6 and I play percussion.
What's your favorite thing about playing in band?
Band trips.
Hi, I'm Sadie. I'm in grade 6 and I'm 11 years old and I play clarinet. I decided to join band because it was interesting and I played recorder in grade 3 and 4 and then I actually found out I was actually the best recorder player in class, so yeah. My favorite thing about band is playing the music because it's fun and yeah.
Hi, my name is Hestia and I'm in grade 7 and I play the flute. My favorite part is probably the playing, the songs we get to play.
I've learned that you need to be patient in everything. No matter what age you are, you can always try to play an instrument. Doesn't have an age group.
Hello, my name is Cole. I'm in grade 7 and I play percussion.
What's your favorite thing about band?
Playing percussion.
What's your favorite thing about playing percussion?
Hitting things.
Hello, my name is Cadence. I'm in grade 7 and I play clarinet. My favorite thing about being about band is, for one, I obviously like playing, or else I wouldn't really be in band. And for two, I have like friends here. So like, yes, boss to you. So another thing I learned in band, but it wasn't particularly for band, is how to like, there's teamwork involved, and I learned how to cooperate with a team better than I did originally before I started band.
My name is David Okatana. I'm in grade 7 and I play the saxophone, the best instrument. My favorite thing, well, playing and like working with the other people to make music.
What has band taught you over the years?
That to make something beautiful, you need a lot of moving pieces. Like in band, some of the pieces we play, sure, like in grade 5, you could do Mary Had a Little Lamb without anybody. But like now playing things like train heading west, you need a lot of moving parts. So yeah.
My name is Nisha and I am in grade 7. I play the flute. I think all grade 4 should go in band because it's a new experience. It is a type of art, but I think this type of art, like you can express your feelings in music, and then the other people can express their feelings by drawing it. But drawing it, I think you do that every day. So maybe you should try something new and go into band and express your feelings with music. It has changed my life because I was never a music freak. I didn't really care if music was around or it wasn't. But ever since I started playing in band, I've had a different type of connection with music.
Now the junior jazz band is just going to do a quick sound check, and they should be ready to go in just a few minutes.
All right, B-flat blues scale. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3,
Now the junior jazz band is an ensemble that meets Tuesdays at lunch and Fridays before school starts. The band is open to anyone at Arl Angus who wants some challenging and fun music to play beyond what they're already learning in band class. This band will also be performing at the Fort St. John Music Festival in just a few weeks' time. Their first piece will be called New Cool Spot. As title suggests, New Cool Spot is a very cool jazz chart for younger jazz students. It is relaxed, chill, and will have you grooving in your seat. So please enjoy New Cool Spot.
ready? And 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and.
Thank you.
The next piece is called Dawn of the Chili Pepper. At last, the origins of the elusive chili pepper are revealed. Set in a driving tempo, this exciting tune makes the chili pepper spirit accessible to even the youngest players. The strong melody, solid ensemble, writing, and irresistible Latin groove combine to create an amazing piece to play and to listen to. Now here's Dawn of the Chili Pepper. When I read the title of the next tune, Fat Burger, it made me a little hungry. Fat Burger is a very funky rock piece. The piece has a few solos to showcase the amazing talent of these young performers. So here is Fat Burger.
Just so you know, Tegan learned this on Friday. So this is her first time ever playing drums, and it's her second day ever doing it. So can we give Tegan a special round of applause? Unfortunately, Janik was out of town, so we needed someone to fill in, and Tegan's like, I'll do it! And she's doing an awesome job, so thank you, Tegan. Okay.
job, Junior Jazz Band. Before we switch over to the FNS's class band, it's time to.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you cut me off. You cut me off, right? We've got a few solos to do, and the first solo is Hesia Fuentes, and she'll be performing solo on the piano. Amazing job, Hesia. Now I think joining on the piano, we'll have Mojave Aden will join for a solo as well. Jay, is that right?
Yep. Could someone get Mojave and tell me Mojave?
Great job, Mojave. I think we've got Aiden Thomas coming up next with the solo on the alto sax. Another amazing solo. So I think we've had some great performers so far tonight, and there's more solos to come throughout the evening. It might be a great time for us to check our running total for funds raised so far. $1,272. We've got another rack of door prizes to give away. Next up, we've got a $50 pub gift card and 2 adult movie passes from the Phoenix Theatre. So that's donated by the Phoenix Theatre and the pub. Willie Jensen has just won that nice little gift package. Next up is a pub shirt and home decor from the pub and Final Touch. Looks like we've got Maria Badine as a winner of that. If anyone's hungry, we have another 1-pound chocolate bar. It looks like Chester Thomas is going to get to eat a whole big chocolate bar. The next door prize is 2 adult movie passes to the Phoenix Theatre. And it just says Natalie. So, Natalie, I'm sure we're going to give you a phone call to tell you about how to pick up your 2 adult movie passes. There are some more challenges to announce. So again, people that were able to donate money were also able to make a pledge or a challenge. Hannah Senk challenges all mums to meet her pledge of $20. Faye Armitage challenges all teachers to meet or beat her pledge of $5. And Rob Shelley challenges all RL Angus teachers to meet or beat his pledge of $20. Our next group up is the FNS Class Band. FNS Class Band will do a quick warm-up, and they'll be ready to play very shortly.
Sorry, we had a missing tuba. I don't know how you lose a tuba, but somehow we found it. It's supposed to be about 1 more minute. All the instruments, the biggest one. Good question, Steve. Found them? Where were they? Awesome. Alrighty. Beef up, let's get there. Beef up, right? Let's get and half inch, please. 1, 2. Ready? It's pretty warm. Be cautious.
The FNSS class band is made up of students in grade 8 through 12. They practice during regular class time. This ensemble has been working very hard over the past few months, and they're very proud of all the progress they've made. The first piece is Catch the Wind. Starting off their set is a bold and dynamic overture, Catch the Wind, demonstrating how a few seemingly disparate forces can join together to take an inextinguishable momentum. Here is Catch the Wind. The next piece is called Gadget. It was written with the definition of a gadget in mind. The motives and rhythms are meant to mimic the electronic nature and blinking lights of a shiny new gadget on display. This piece is also a celebration and tribute to the creativity of all artists and scientists employ their work. Please enjoy Gadget. The next piece you'll hear is called Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a very unique piece and is like nothing you'll hear tonight. At times it is loud and chaotic, and other times quiet and reflective. You'll hear instruments used in the ways they were traditionally played. There are also many cool parts coming from the percussion section. Be prepared for a fun, chaotic ride with dinosaurs. was a lot of fun. Our next piece is called Gabriel's Oboe. Gabriel's Oboe refers to the scene from a 1986 movie, The Mission, where Father Gabriel travels to the top of a waterfall to play his oboe. This lyrical piece will feature a very special guest soloist, Mrs. Shallon Johnson on flute. Here is the Fort Nelson Secondary School Concert Band and Gabriel's Oboe. Fantastic piece. And I made sure I checked with Mr. J about the pronunciation of this one. And Mr. J, you said it's Ina Kalina rock music. I got it right. Ina Kalina rock music and features all kinds of songs, including a groovy kind of music, groovy kind of love, Money Money, Peter and the Wolf, The Locomotion, Cannon, Earth Angel, The Boy from New York, Ode to Joy, You've Lost That Love and Feeling, 1812 Overture, and Symphony Number 9. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Ina Kalina rock music. Makes me wish I paid more attention in grade 9 music class and learned more than the first 3 notes of Louie Louie. So before we switch to the next band, we'll have a few more solos. And first up is Danielle Kelbreath on the clarinet.
Yeah, if you're into your band, you can just stay. Okay. Yep. That's cool. Okay, you know, how about let's get where the lines are now. Okay, how about we step everyone go off? Everyone's going off. Just gonna step. Yeah. Everyone's going off. You can leave your instrument. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so Danielle's like, we'll make it. So let's get right there.
Danielle, unfortunately, was not able to make it, so we're going to go to our next solo performer. And next up is Kendall Allen on the alto sax. So that'll be just in 1 minute's time. Amazing job, Kendall. I think next up we've got Stephen Flaherty on the trumpet. Job well done. We've been really treated to lots of different performances tonight. It just shows all kinds of different talent we have in our little town of Fort Nelson. So we're waiting for the next band to take their place. We've got some more door prizes. I've just been given more to pull from. And I think if we can take a quick check at the total so far we've raised today, that'd be great. $1,821. The next door prize, hair products for To Die For. We've got Maine's Floyd. The next door prize is a $25 Gold Fever gift card, and that goes to Rob Lane, our Rotarian president. Next up is a $50 gift card to the pub and 2 adult movie passes, and that goes to Lori Gilbert. And a stool donated by Final Touch. Ann Gordon is the winner of that door prize. I have a few more challenges to announce. James Gilbert challenges all teachers to meet or beat his pledge of $5. Also, all the doctors at the medical clinic are challenged to beat a pledge of $50. And before we listen to our tour band, here are a few more interviews from the Fort Nelson Secondary School students of what band means to them.
Hi, I'm Tegan, and I play the trombone.
I'm Dwayne, and I play percussion.
I'm Hadley, and I play the clarinet.
Hi, my name is Kara, and I play the tuba.
Hi, my name is Caden, and I play the alto and bari saxophone.
My name is Alex Tiller. I graduated in 2018,
and I play the saxophone.
My name is Tyson Scott. I joined the band in, I think it was grade 5. I graduated with the graduating class of 2016, and I'm currently enrolled with the Canadian Armed Forces, the Navy, going to be a Marine tech and work on ship engines and whatnot.
What it's like being in band is fun, extravagant, and we're like a family. You always have someone to talk to in the band room. John Stone's a big brat, but we all love him some days, most days.
I really like the people that I get to work with, and it's really cool to have this kind of like unique talent of being able to read music and play music, and everyone in band is just awesome.
My favorite part about being in band is creating friendships and bonds with people while we all work together to create a unified sound to get our pieces sounding great.
My favorite part of band is when I quit for the 2 weeks in the beginning of grade 6, and then I came crying back because I hated art so much. Even though I wasn't good at band and didn't listen very much, I came back and I really worked hard to improve.
I love everything to do with music and like all the friends you make here and stuff, so that's all the funny moments too.
Yeah. Band was awesome, surrounded by tons of fun people and getting to learn to play music. And as you would know, I didn't really be quiet, so it was a good time to socialize too. I really enjoyed the band, and the music that we played, it was good, and it really just opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities.
My favorite part about band is probably the people, all the new experience, and I'm really happy that I got to learn an instrument. I feel like it had a place for me to belong in high school because, like, you know, people in high school are just mean. This place is at least not mean.
It's home because if you're having a rough day, this is honestly the best place in the whole building to come cry for a solid 10 minutes. Because it's soundproof. For the most part. And everyone in here is amazing to talk to, super funny, and even if you're not close with them, you can still chat with them and have amazing relationships.
Some things that band taught me besides music and saxophone is I learned hard work and how much work it takes to make something perfect, and even then it doesn't become perfect. Learned how to wake up at 7 in the morning to be here for 7:45. Learned how to save money for band trips. Learned how to work with people that you usually don't work with, and overall just a big sense of teamwork and friendship.
It's taught me how to like be a part like of something I've never been a part of, because the only other thing I've ever done with besides school is dance, and I was by myself and I did stuff my own way, but band taught me how to like work with other people better and be do more of a group thing just than be alone.
Band has taught me to work in a group that's like bigger than just me.
I went from being like third trombone to first trombone over a year, so that was crazy. Now I have to like tell other people what to do. So yeah, it definitely helped my leadership as well as like teamwork and cooperation with people I don't necessarily work with on a day-to-day basis.
One quote that I really remember from band is, an amateur practices until he gets it right, but a professional practices until he can't get it wrong. And that's something that's always stuck with me.
What do you think your life would be like if you were not?
Boring. Not good. Not as good. Less good.
Because if I didn't, I would not be friends with the people I have now, and I would still be the other person I was in grade 6. And now that I've changed and I came back to band, it's made my life a lot better.
It's a really rewarding experience, and I wouldn't give it up for anything.
See, like the main reason I joined band was so I could be the best at something, you know? I like being the best.
Now the tour band is ready to do a quick warm-up, and then they'll be ready to carry on with more pieces tonight.
Yeah, I guess scale. Let's do a quick scale. It's like 2 that haven't played yet. 1. Okay, let's do a B flat. Up and down, half notes. 1, 2.
The tour band consists of students in grades 6 through 12 who want to have the opportunity to play more and travel. They meet twice a week before school and plan on traveling to Grand Prairie at the end of April to perform at the Grand Prairie District Music Festival. Some of the students will then perform at the National Music Fest in Canada, in Calgary in May. That's why we're raising lots of money today. Forgot there was another part to that. The first piece is Three Folk Miniatures. Three Folk Miniatures is based on 3 French-Canadian folk songs, which are broken down into 3 movements. The first, Va le bon vent, which translates "Here is good wind," is said to have been used by French sailors on their way to discover Canada in the early 17th century. And the second song, Isabeau's Poem, is a haunting, sad love song which tells the loneliness of being away from loved ones. And finally, the third song, Les Raffman, is a well-known folk melody that was sung by loggers and lumberjacks on the Canadian forests. Please enjoy Three Folk Miniatures. The next peak, Yorkshire Ballad, is not a folk song, but is written in that style. James Barnes composed this piece so that younger performers would have the opportunity to play a piece that is more or less in the style of Percy Granier's Irish tune from the County Derry. Here is Yorkshire Ballad. Our next piece is called El Zorro Rojo, also known as the Red Fox. It is a concert march. The music portrays both mischievous nature and graceful beauty of this wonderful creature. The Spanish harmonies give the march an exotic character, creating a truly unique experience for performers and audiences. Now please enjoy El Zorro Rojo. From the hit band Journey and featured in the TV show Glee, the Fort Nelson Secondary School Tour Band will be performing Don't Stop Believing. The band got this piece about 2 weeks ago, and for what Mr. Johnson told me, it does sound amazing. So please feel free to sing along if you know the words, and have an amazing time listening to Don't Stop Believing.
Thank you.
fantastic job. Give them another round of applause. Maybe we can take another look at our grand total raise so far today. $2,453. We're doing good. We've got 4 more door prizes to give away. Next up is a gift basket from the hair shop. And the winner is Tammy Carter. Next up is a makeup bag with products from Final Touch. Sophia Thomas. Next up is an A&W gift basket. And Aldi Stilldorf is the winner of that A&W gift basket. And next up is a purse and 2 collector cups from Gold Fever. And it looks like Heather Ealing is the winner of that. Now, before the senior jazz band takes the stage, band alumni Thomas Goff wanted to share his favorite band memory.
Okay, this is the story of the time my trombone flew out of a bus. Okay, so it all started, we were going on a Toad River band trip, a good old day trip, and we loaded up the bus, and I thought I had put my trombone on it, and I did. We'll learn that later, but yeah, I put it on there. I was not a liar. And so then we started driving up the road, everything was fine, we were all happy. Then we arrive at Toad River, and I'm happily just awaiting my trombone to be taken off the bus so I can bring it on in, and no such trombone arrives. I'm concerned, but I was willing to accept the fact that I had probably forgot it because, you know, it happens sometimes. So we went to play our concert, and me and McKenna had to share a trombone. It was awkward, but we made it work because persistence, yeah. But then, on the drive back, I learned some frightening news. My trombone had been found on the side of the road, badly destroyed. A nice man in a truck had found it, not knowing it was an instrument, but he could read my name and phone number, which is why you should always put that on your instrument case. You'll never know when your instrument will fall off a bus. So he called and dropped off the trombone. It was not workable, so we had to get a new one. Luckily, the bus company paid for it. And yeah, so a happy ending in the end, but like, make sure all the doors on a bus are locked, and always have your name and phone number on your instrument. That's the takeaways from this story. We will now have a demonstration of my trombone falling out of said bus, featuring Hannah Goff, Kenzie Ochar, and Madison Key.
Now, the senior jazz band will just have a quick warm-up before their performances.
Okay, saxes are good. Trumpets are good. Okay. Huh? Yeah, let's do it. No, I'm sure both of you have something. Like Aaron likes on band. They got a really good. Bravo. Okay. Beat plus lose. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and. Better get your soul.
Now, the final performing ensemble of the evening is the Fort Nelson Secondary School Senior Jazz Band. This group consists of students in grades 7 to grade 12, meets there 3 times a week and twice before school and once at lunch. They will be traveling to Grand Prairie at the end of April, along with a tour band to perform at the Grand Prairie and District Music Festival. The first piece, Better Get Hit in Your Soul. Better Get Hit in Your Soul has elements of highly technical playing where the band has to play together as a tight unit, as well as parts they sound very chaotic, with all the instruments soloing simultaneously. At times calm and serene, and at times ferocious and mean. Please enjoy Better Get It in Your Soul.
All right. Okay. All right. So you get 1, 2, 3. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
The next piece is called When I Fall in Love. When I Fall in Love was written for the Old Town High School Jazz Ensemble. In the beginning, it starts as a very nice slow jazz love song, but as we get further into the piece, it gets more upbeat and happy. Here is When I Fall in Love.
Thank you.
The next piece is called Chameleon, and it's considered a jazz standard. This funk tune embraces elements of rock and soul while adopting freestyle elements from jazz. Now here is Chameleon.
Okay, just one time the solo section right at the stage. Yes? Okay. Maybe a little softer? No? Yes. And 1, 2, 3,
We've got some more door prizes to give away. The next door prize is a pup t-shirt and hair product from All Lashed Up. Debbie Brake. Next up is a $50 pub gift card and 2 adult movie passes. Destiny. No last name. Next up is a makeup bag with product from Final Touch. Hugh Morey, just what he needs. Next up is a $50 gift card from Amanda's Northern Delights, and that is Louise Fife. And the last door prize, a $75 RNN snow removal gift card. Looks like Coogan Perwatton. Harrington. So before a senior jazz band plays their final piece of the evening, we want to once again thank everyone who made this event possible. We've got Peyton Ducharme and Shelby Harlock on the cameras. We've got William DeRoche Fenton, lights and Google Slides. Sarah Hanbeck was our live stream director. Of course, John Roper and all the theater staff. School District 81 maintenance and staff. And Shannon Clark helping organize the grade 6 and 7 students backstage. And of course, a big thank you to all the businesses who donated prizes, including Amanda's Northern Delights, Phoenix Theater, the Hair Shop, and our Mac, the Pub, Final Touch, RNN, A&W, Gold Fever, Brent Tractor, All Lashed Up, and To Die For. And now it's time to take one final look at the board to see how much we've raised tonight. Wow, big jump. $5,577.97. So the final piece of the evening is called Megalovana. The final piece from the senior jazz band is a piece from the game Undertale called Megalovana. Thanks again for making this another successful event, and we look forward to seeing you again next year and maybe another concert in June. So here's the senior jazz band with their last piece of the night.
One, two, one, and.
Thank you.
Big round of applause again for these great students. And I think the biggest thank you to Mr. David Johnstone, who volunteers about 10,000 hours every year to great events in our town. So thanks for coming out, everyone.